G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for the start of episode 8 of our Chaos Warlock playthrough, where this episode we're going to be doing a lot of running around. Now, the next part in the main campaign is Ashes of Malmouth, so I should be heading into Gloomwald, but before we go there, there's a few things I want to do. Now, the first thing that's kind of pressing is these pants are, they're bad. They're actually bad. So I want to get some replacement pants. So we're going to do a run through the Hidden Path questline, and we'll get 2 shots at some good pants and a 3rd shot at maybe getting some okay pants if the first 2 don't work out. And we'll also get a skill point and an attribute point. Now what you can do, you can just ignore the Hidden Path, do it once on Ultimate, and get the rewards for Normal, Elite, and Ultimate all in one go. But what you can't do then is you can't loot the pants from the monsters you didn't kill. So I'm going to do that. The other thing is I really want to get the Scales of Alkama online, for which I need 5 more devotion points. So we're also going to do that, and I probably should have been running while I was talking, because the devotion shrines are found, most of them, at the Skeleton Key dungeons. Now, I'm not going to do the Skeleton Key dungeons. However, I am going to go almost to the front door of the Skeleton Key dungeons and collect the devotion points from the shrines. Now, to do that, unfortunately, there is a little bit of running. I will try to remember to use the movement skills to kind of speed it up a bit. But it is a decent run, regardless of how you do it. And I have gone to completely the wrong place. Or at least I've taken the scenic route. For some reason, autopilot was set to Guardian of Soleil rather than Steps of Torment. So it's fine, it's not a big difference. And we will have to come back this way anyway. Probably should have left a portal there, but knowing me, I'd just clear it out anyway. Okay. Steps of Torment. So, my good friend Calderos here has the next quest for us, which is to slay Grand Priest Zarthuzalan. Now, Zarthuzalan doesn't really have anything that I want, so I probably shouldn't have grabbed that quest. I'm certainly not going to kill him. On the way through here, I will be checking for the treasure trove. Unfortunately, it's not here, and I'm probably going to skip a lot of these undead. Because generally speaking, I just don't care. They are made out of XP, and some of them come with a side of loot. But I'm here for the devotion point, so let's just go for a quick run through here. Checking for treasure trove, it's not there. I'm running out of places I know where it spawns. I think it spawns along this back wall here as well, or at least it can. And there's one more spot I can think of where it spawns, and that's just in front of Zarthuzalan. Who, like I said, I'm not here for him, so I guess I just miss out on the treasure trove. Oh, I lied, there's another place I know of. It's just over here. Nope, I don't think it's there. Alright, that's fine. I will skip the treasure trove. And we have a devotion shrine to clear. Of course, the pathway is blocked, so I have to go around. That's fine, we'll go around. And right about here is where I'm going to start blasting things. We'll get rid of the majority of this stuff, then we'll turn the shrine on. And it will all be fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and start that. Eladar Bloodthirsterer. Also got Priest over there that I can see. Let's turn the loot off here for a second. Now, I did mess around with my gear in between episodes as well. I didn't find anything new, but I swapped this back in, and I swapped in the other helmet. So I've got some more armor and some more Maven Sphere levels, and I guess instead of waffling I should be killing these guys. Alright. Devotion Shrine collected. Blue item dropped. Leg plates of valor. Well, that's my pants problem solved. Also kind of helps with the bleeding. This I'm not fond of. However, we may be able to get some elemental resistance from... I think the rovers have an augment, which I might need honored for. But they have some low-level augments. Let's just go have a look. I'm pretty sure it's rings and amulets as well.
I'll give you a good price.
Yep, so it's going to be honored, and let's just go do a search for my favorite, Talrez. So yeah, rings and amulets, and we'll get 10% elemental resist for each of them. Unfortunately, nowhere near the required reputation to do it, but that's fine. We could get a, was it dense fur and the molten scales or something? I forget. We could put that on the boots and maybe the helmet. But I think I have a better solution. First part of which is getting my scaled hide back so my armor actually works. This is not the pair of pants that I want ideally. There is another pair that has plus levels to Maven Sphere, which I think is the one I want at the moment. However, this does mean that I don't need to do the secret path or the hidden path anymore, so that's one good thing. The second Skeleton Key dungeon that has a devotion shrine out the front is Port Valbury. Now, Port Valbury is actually probably the most dangerous place in normal difficulty, I would say. And it's because of this. It's all of this green rubbish on the floor. Now, I know where I'm going, so I'm going to go ahead and call this not actually dangerous. However, if you don't know where you're going in here, this stuff will kill you. Okay, flesh swap pauldrons and a new helmet that I'm not going to use. All lovely stuff. To get to my devotion shrine in Port Valbury, unfortunately I have to actually go to the outskirts of Port Valbury, which means I have to go through this portal. Now, when it comes to Port Valbury, to borrow a line from Star Wars, you will never find a more wretched hive of bullshittery on the ground and invincible aether tornadoes. You must be cautious. I'm pretty sure how that's how that line went. The basic idea here is that there's, not that, but there will be little aether tornadoes. They will follow you around. You can't attack them, you can't leech from them, you just have to kind of run away from them. There's also a lot of aether crystals, most of which, maybe not most, but a lot of which are traps. So like, I think this one? Nope, not that one. You can kind of tell with some of them, that's not, but there's a certain type of aether crystal that will, after you've killed it, it will actually crawl out of the ground and attack you. So, this place is not fun. It's definitely not safe. And I'm going to do my best to run through it, avoid spawning as many of the traps as I can, and just get the devotion shrine and then get out. So, to do that, we have to come up here. Now, usually as soon as you stand still is when the aether tornadoes start coming for you. However, I'm not exactly sure if that's how they work or if that's just kind of coincidence. Anyway, here's my devotion shrine. I'm going to go ahead and start it and then not get trapped in that tiny corner there. And as soon as I have this devotion shrine, I'm going back to Homestead instantly. I don't care about anything else here. We'll grab these. Right. We are done. Now, unfortunately, we have to run all the way back there. Let's go ahead and grab that one. And we can start working on the scales. Bunch of health, bunch of energy. Now, this proc? Yeah, this proc will give us energy leech, which will help a lot. It will also reduce targets' resistances. It's a non-stacking type, but it does stack with all the other ones we have. It just won't stack with itself or others of the same wording. But that's alright. That's alright. We want one of that type, and Scales is the one we're going for. You could also use either the Revenant, which will give you some little skeletons that will spawn, run around and whack things and shred their resistances. Or you could use the Rowan's Crown, which is the Elemental Storm proc, and that will do kind of the same thing, puts a blue circle on the ground, does elemental damage, shreds. Specifically elemental resistances, so now that I'm saying that, you don't want that one. But you do have the option of the other two, for sure. Definitely, I think the Scales are the way to go, though. Now, the reason I'm back out here is not Aetherus, although I am glad he's here because he's made out of loot. The reason we're out here is there is actually another devotion shrine out here, and as long as we're in the area, may as well grab the cannons for Homestead. Now, this is a quest I don't normally do. I do generally skip this entire section. So I don't normally come through this part. Probably should have used my movement skill on that section. Because as you can see, there's a lot of Aether on the ground, and I tell people to be careful in the mines in Act 3. This place is kind of beyond just be careful. This is proper dangerous. Alright, we can just run past that. Now again, you're worried about the lightning zappy parts. The actual green ground is not really a problem. We do have... Yep, here he comes out of the ground. The Herald of the Flame. You can fight him. As long as you don't stand in silly, it should be fine. The other point, though, is... I guess if you want that Exalted Chest, you gotta fight him. While he's stuck on the floor there, I'm gonna go and do this, because this is what I'm actually here for. I don't really care to stand here for a week and a half and kill that. So I might just skip the Exalted Stash and see if I can't send these back to Homestead. Nope. Alright, looks like I have to kill him. So, Aether Res is fine, and we just stand here and channel. I'm gonna chuck Haunt on him as well, because why not? Just try and keep that active, and then it's just a matter of keeping the laser pointed at him. Once he goes, like now, into his second phase, he'll start summoning more serious sort of enemies, like the Rage Hulks. But it is what it is. And run out of energy, which definitely sucks. His Flesh Hulk, okay. Alright, we got some energy back. Found another potion in my bottomless sack of potions, so let's just keep firing my laser. Oh, he immediately replaced that the second I moved. I must have timed it very poorly indeed. And we're out of energy again. We've got another Rage Hulk, or Flesh Hulk to play with. Hit me with some magic, please. Alright, this should be enough now. Got him. Alright, get out of the goop. What do we get? Bloodbath. None of that's going to be any good. But hey, free Exalted Stash, and we've got the quest item here, so we may as well do that one as well. No, we'll look at all this stuff when we're not standing in the middle of a blasted Aetherfire hellscape. Okay, claim this for the Black Legion. Now we can go back to Homestead. We did get that... Please tell me I got that Devotion Shrine. Yes, I did. Good. Alright, so some health and some move speed. Now this left side here is energy regen and attack damage converted to health, so health regen. These are good to have. I will be getting those, but I want the proc first. So we're heading for that one. But like I said, as long as we're in town here, Weapons Master Borov, and call me insane because I've already secured your cannons. So the cannons now go up on the walls, which is really cool. As far as I know, they'll never actually fire these cannons, but it's kind of cool that the place changes based on your actions. Alright, level 44. Now, there's no real choice here. We just pump the bar. could go back to Arcanist and put some more points in Fabric of Reality, maybe chuck 1 point in Elemental Balance. Honestly, we probably could use Devastation for a little bit. We do have the Aether and Fire being converted to Vitality on Devastation, as well as a huge pile of extra Vitality damage and extra duration added to that, so it's an option. But I think we'd probably end up with too many skills. So for now, we'll just leave it. I did want to check, yeah, so things like these gloves. Massive increase to armor. Although missing out on the 5% armor on the other ones is not great. These ones are even better. So I think I have to use these. I would lose bleeding resist though. Maybe I don't have to use them. You know what? I'm just going to sell them. Oh, that MI from the Herald, that's what it does. Aether damage on Veil of Shadow, so if you want to play Aether Reapers, or I guess Aether anything with Nightblade, this is how you would do it. Right, let's just have a quick look at some of this stuff. The armor on these is nice. That's still too low, unfortunately. Right, gloves. Nope. Alright, let's just get rid of this and be on our way. Okay, so Port Valbury's done. Steps of Torment is done. The next Skeleton Key dungeon is up here. We're heading into the Bastion of Chaos. Do I actually have to have the... Let's go find out. I think I may have to actually have the scrap on me to repair the bridge. I'm almost certain I will, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So... I'll have to go back to town to grab that, but it's worth going there just to check. I think it's 40 scrap to repair the bridge, which is horrendously expensive. But I do have, I think, 40-something scrap. 40 scrap and 10,000 iron bits. Alright, let's go raid the stash and see if I have enough. I'm pretty sure I have 40-something. I'll always buy a few if I need to. I have exactly 40. Which, yeah. I mean, 40 is enough. I'm going to, while we're here, pick up the quest for Anasteria. Now, I don't normally do this because I value Black Legion reputation a lot. And doing Anasteria's quests is actually a really good way to nuke your Black Legion reputation. Am I going to do this, actually? So the reason why I'm considering doing this is we're going to go to the Devotion Shrine in the East Marsh, which is exactly where this quest will take me. However, I have to finish this quest by not killing her, which will remove 100, 150, something like that, Black Legion reputation. Then I have to do her next quest, which I'm pretty sure will remove more Black Legion reputation. The other way we can do it is we can just refuse to kill her, which unlocks her faction, and also will remove a little bit of reputation from Black Legion, and then we just pretend she doesn't exist, and then eventually she'll be max reputation without really doing anything. So I think I'll lose, it's 250. I'll lose some rep and I won't help her for now. I may regret losing that reputation later, but for now I'll leave it. The reason I unlock that is that she will level up very quickly all on her own, because you kill Ethereals, she likes it. You kill Chthonians, she likes it. You're going to kill tons of both of those, and it just kind of happens all by itself. She does have some augments which are quite good. The gear, generally speaking, is kind of average to bad, but the augments can be good. I think she has, I want to say, the best Aether augment in the game, or at least a very good one. And I think she has the elemental resistance augments, or at least like fire and lightning on one. Something like that. Alright, there's the other exit. I'm gonna go check in the middle, just see if the Exalted stash is there, as soon as I figure out where I am. Yeah, here we go. Here's the bridge I want. Checking these little buildings here. Think it's not here. In the building, you got anything for me? Doesn't look like it. Okay. That's fine. So somewhere in here there is a treasure trove, and also somewhere in here there is this Exalted stash. Let's just grab the loot and be on our way. Okay, had to use a healing potion there. I think I'm just going to get a little bit of a motor on and just generally ignore all this stuff. Alright, so the Devotion Shrine is up here. You can see it on the top of the map there. Checking this little section as well for some... Alright, look. This is not okay. Get out of the door. Doomed Remains, chest. Not entirely sure why I'm checking there. I have it in my head that that's potential treasure trove location. Okay, this is, awkward, shall we say. Okay, that purple goop on, or the poison goop on the ground is resetting the cooldown on my death beam. Something really hurts. So let's get rid of all that. There's my devotion point. And unfortunately, I guess we can run to the exit. I was going to say I'll have to exit the main menu to get out of here, but I do know where the exit is, so we can just walk back. Okay, another devotion point successfully acquired. This time we get some physique and defensive ability. Next one we get is Tip the Scales, which is really going to help. So, let's go get our next one. And to get it, we need to go to the Burrwitch village. No, we don't. We actually need to go back to Devil's Crossing. So I need 10 scrap to repair this bridge. I also need 2 dynamite, I think it is, to blow the bridge. And that merchant is gone, which is unfortunate. Okay. Only 3 dynamite left. But hey, we can blow that up. 3 scrap. Okay, we're halfway there. I need these dynamites, but also there we go. That's my scrap done, and I can go to Homestead or any Black Legion blacksmith, of which I think there are 2, but definitely this one works. So you can come here and talk to Valdrick, and you can craft dynamite from Aether Shards. Aether Shards can be crafted from Aether Crystals, if you don't have enough of them. Looks like I've got enough. Right, back to Burrwitch Village. We've got a bridge to flatten, so let's go do that. And the good thing about finding these blue pants is I'm not going to bother with the hidden path just yet. I may change my mind, but honestly, the hidden path pants are not amazing for this character. So 2 dynamite to clear the site, and then another 10 scrap, I think it was 10 scrap, to repair the bridge. And now our mission, should you choose to accept it, and you will, is to follow this road as far... is to follow the edge of this river as far to the east as you can, find the monster Kaliskar, completely ignore it, and instead do the devotion shrine that is in the same room as the creature Kaliskar, who is also the quest creature for the Outcast's first quest. Or actually, I think she wants like an ethereal brain and stuff like that first. But she will send you here for one of her early quests. So you can just kill it and then do her quest later, I guess. So maybe I'll do that. It should drop the tooth or the fang or whatever it is each time you kill it. So that's a possibility. Let's clear some of this rubbish. Not too much though, I'm not actually here for that. This is another area that's part of a quest, so you get a Rubberrock's journal up here, and if you come here with the correct quest, there's a little bit of a fight. I don't have that quest, so I just get the journal. Alright, so do I want that? That's a lot of armor. There's no resistances though. Alright, so here's Kaliskar's house. Here's the devotion shrine, of which I now have the point that I wanted. Let's just go over here for a second. Put this on Maven's Sphere. No, we'll put this on Iskandra's. Now, what this does is basically when I get hit, it will strike back with my main hand damage, which is negligible, plus 410-ish vitality damage, and 85% of that damage will get leeched as health, we'll get 80 energy leech over 2 seconds, and we'll shred some resistances. So all of that is really good stuff. Let's just kill Kaliskar here. Assuming I can. Okay, got the old Sunder. How much is it? 12%! Good lord. How will I ever? I think I don't care. To put it bluntly, I just don't care about a 12% Sunder. Okay, down goes Kaliskar. Yep, did indeed drop the quest item. Also, this shield looks really cool. It's not very good, but it does look cool. Okay, so that is, I think, all of the devotion shrines that I was going to try and get. And we've still got half hour or so left for this episode, so let's go ahead and head into the Gloomwald, which is easily my favorite area in the entire game, at least for farming totems and treasure troves. So we're going to go on a quick run to all of my favorite treasure troves and totems. Not because I'm expecting anything amazing, but just because I want to. Since I'm driving, we kind of go where I want. Okay, so we blow up the ethereal barrier and kill what's-his-face, the gatekeeper. Dralgar, the keeper. Okay, well, Dralgar, unfortunately, is being unsubscribed from life, which is quite unfortunate for him. There it is. Alright. Couple of rogue eyeballs to blind. And we're going to start running into cannibals. Like this guy here. So this is Alcadius the Unburied. Reflective, which means I'm taking a ton of damage over time, because I'm also standing in a bleeding pool. And I am going to kill this Wendigo here. I was kind of hoping for a one of the medals, so as I could take a quick look at it. Or, if that failed, just a Wendigo soul would also be good. Sadly, nothing for me. Now, the general rule for navigating the Gloomwald, if you don't know where you're going, is follow the road, and you'll get to where you need to be. I'm not going to do that, though, because that's boring, and it doesn't take me where I want to go. What were those boots? They were pet boots. Do we have any rare pants? Not really. Pants are kind of okay. I think my gear is kind of okay at the moment. I don't love this. I definitely don't love that. But hey, in better news, I don't have to worry about Chupacabra on this character yet. Okay, treasure trove is indeed here, which is what I like to see. These guys, I think, are decently weak to chaos. Most things in the game are usually kind of semi-weak to chaos and vitality damage, except obviously for the few things that are quite strong against it. Pretty much every damage type has one of the nemesis that just kind of laugh at it. And it's probably going to be Benjar. It's going to be the one laughing at chaos damage. Alright, let's grab this here. Nane's Stash. This is a quest item. Will give us the quest for a free Exalted Stash. Well, it's actually more of an Exalted Treasure Trove, because you do have to blow up a wall to get to it, so you're trading a dynamite, or 2 dynamite, for an Exalted Stash. Which honestly is not the world's best trade. But it's also not the world's worst. So I came down here to check this little corner up here for a treasure trove, which is not there. So we'll head back this way. Now, if I see Avarice here, I'm just going to leg it. Yep, here's Avarice. I do not want to play with Avarice. Avarice has an annoying habit of having ridiculously broken weapons equipped and then shooting you with them. So most of the time, she's fine. You don't really have much in the way of issues with her. And then one time out of every 20 or so, she'll just hit like a truck and delete your health bar. So I generally don't play with her unless I'm confident in the build. And I guess I am confident in this build. It's doing pretty well. But it also has not the best resistances. And I can't remember exactly what types of damage she does. I want to say it's Aether and Vitality, but it's basically a guess. Alright, so Corplax is gone, Razorback is gone, the whole totem is gone. Got another Chestguard of Perdition. So if we had gone to Forgotten Gods now and unlocked the Transmuter, I would be able to use either one of these, probably this one, and then transmute the other one into, well, preferably the gloves, actually. What do we need? It's 50 for Logorians, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, also in this part of the world, we start getting Ugden Blooms. And we'll shove him into a Rift Gate as well. Ugden Blooms are good to collect because in the late game you will need dozens of them to craft components. This is going to be interesting. So Pakla does, I think, almost entirely vitality damage. And generally is decently high damage. Looks like there's some bleeding involved as well. You stop healing. Should just be able to stand here and kill it, honestly. There it goes. Pakla's skins, if you're doing any kind of vitality stuff, so you've got lightning converted to vitality on savagery, and some bonuses to Wendigo totems there. But these are decent for savagery build, if you want to do vitality savagery. There's also a medal, I think from the Wendigos actually. It's the metal that converts Primal Strike to vitality damage. So, decent ways of... or decent new ways, I guess, of doing vitality damage on Shaman. While we're here, actually, I did grab the quest item, so I should go and actually get that Exalted Stash. And we're going to kill some crabs too. Especially this guy right here. Now, I've already got a belt with +1 to Arcanist, so my belt is kind of done until Is it 65 the next one comes up? That's not really surprising, but a little bit disappointing, shall we say. That ring. Imposing of the Void. No. What I may do, actually, towards the end of this episode, or maybe after we get to the Coven I might do it, is actually head to Elite, because there is a new version of the Slith Primal Ring available in Elite. And it's basically, it's the exact same ring, but number get bigger. Which is definitely a good thing. However, we're not at the Coven yet, so that'll have to wait. Yep. So more meat for the stew. Plenty of cannibals there for you to eat. You're welcome. And we need to kill Caraxus on the way through. I'm not going to do the full farming route that I normally do for Ugden Blooms here. I think we just go kill some crab instead. But these two are good to get on the way through, because they're basically... You're coming this way anyway, you may as well. Okay, Wendigo Eye. Is that the pet one? Nope, that is Aether to Elemental on Panetti's. One day I'm going to make a build around Panetti's. I think I'm going to convert it to Aether. Okay, into the Den of Caraxus. We're here for the big crab at the end. We're making fish cakes. We want to make crab cakes instead. So let's get rid of a few of these on the way. I do see that totem there. I'm pretty sure... Okay, I was going to say I'm pretty sure it's an ancient totem, but no, it's not. Just a regular run-of-the-mill Forsaken. Alright, let's see if this goes up when I get hit. Oh, I haven't got hit. Hit me! There we go. Yeah, energy's going up decently. I don't think it'll ever actually go up because I'm being attacked. But, just getting some back while I'm being beaten on is pretty good. There we go, new potion. Keep the beam going. Think I'm gonna have enough. I think I'm gonna have enough. Yeah, I've got enough. There we go. Alright. Shield of Perditions, that's the fourth piece of that set. And the second shield. Let's go do the totem. Why not? Get rid of these guys. Alright. Just gonna run north a little bit in an attempt to not have to deal with the crabs down to the south. I don't know if it's going to work, but I guess we'll find out here in a second. There's the Face Guard of Perdition, so that's the one piece I didn't want. Or it's one of the pieces I didn't want. Having said that, it may actually be worth going to the Forgotten Gods area just to get transmuting, so as I can wear 2 pieces of that. 2 pieces of Perdition is really good for just about any leveling build. What I really want is the chest and the gloves. So, of course, the gloves are the pieces that I don't have. Though technically I don't have the shoulders yet. Did I grab the heart? Yes, good. Mighty of Soul Warding? Nope. I actually need bleeding res. Not specifically from my gloves, but I need to get some bleeding resist from somewhere. Alright, let's go say hi to the Coven. I guess we can kill these big Wendigos. Decent chance that they drop charms. Or medals, rather. Not today. That's fine. Don't think I actually want any of the medals. I'd have to check the plan again. I kind of forgotten what the metal plan was. I'm not going to pull it up right now. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, so +3 from the shoulders is going to bring this to 24. So we can get +2 from somewhere else as well. There's probably a ring out there somewhere that has it. Okay, let's get rid of all of the loot. Actually, let me check those pants. I don't think I'm going to... Hello, resistances. So using that would actually uncap my bleeding by a lot. So I'm not going to. These boots I'm going to hang on to. I don't think I'm going to use them. But piercing, poison, and elemental. I do need 2 of those. That can go. We'll hang on to the perdition stuff. No. And no. And we don't want any of this. Boots, no. Alright, this can all go as well. Impervious is a good prefix. Not what I'm looking for, though. In better news, I do already have the Wendigo spirit I'm going to need, so that's nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and bank this, and we'll head into Elite for a little moment. Actually, before we do that, I have some quests to turn in.
Welcome. I think if you say what you
Okay, I will actually make that deal. So, potion to reset devotion points. I was actually thinking that was going to be the attribute point, but I think we get that from Devil's Crossing, actually. So if we come up here, Amala Torven here gives us, yeah, attributes. Okay, good. I'm going to put some more points in spirit here. I want to get this just up to 10, just for a little bit more. We do have a huge percentage bonus from here, a 28% increase. So definitely want that. Tempted to put 1 point in there for the extra crit damage. But I think I'll leave it for now. Just get more stats. I am going to get Sigil of Consumption, same as I am going to get Blood of Dreeg, but I think I want Possession first. And then we'll come back and backfill those two. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Elite. Okay. So I want the ring, the Slith ring. I'm pretty sure it's going to be either level 40 or level 50 to equip it. So basically, I'm just here to kill Slith, and I don't even care about doing the Reanimator quest. I could go and give the Inventor some Aether Crystals to get the attribute or the skill point from him, but I think I'll just pick that up in Ultimate. Having said that, maybe we do some Elite. I don't know, we'll see. I might skip Elite. It worked out okay on the other 2 characters I did it with. So we'll just go for a bit of a jog through here. Bye-bye, Kaizog. Come back later, maybe. That may have been the least effective road blockage rock that I've ever seen. Alright, we're going to start getting into the Slith area here. Also, something I need to keep in mind is that my resistances were kind of bad before, and they're going to be even worse now. Let's just grab this and then be on our way. So, yeah, 36%. for the top row. That's actually really bad. I should not be here. That's alright. You there, drop me a necklace. Nope. You, necklace. Nope. Surely there's some more blue slith. You've got a necklace. Nope. You've got a necklace. Hey, he does. Got one. Okay. Just hit honored with Homestead as well. So when we go back to veteran, remind me to get the writ for them. Don't let me forget, because I will. There's another necklace. What are we up to now? 2? I was kind of hoping it was done. Let's not fight those. Well, maybe we're going to. It's a lot of elites. Or heroes. I am going to fight this, though. Just to unlock the rift gate. Okay, let's see if we can wipe these two out without killing that guy at the back. And without getting bashed in the face. Okay, here we go. So Alric Magefire here. It's dead? Alright, got it. So there's a few more slith up this way. And as long as we're heading this way anyway, it is close to the quest turn-in. Noting a distinct lack of the blue slith. You there? Necklace? Nope. There we go. Alright, cool, we're done. So that's the necklace done. I'm gonna leave Elite pretty much, well not pretty much, exactly as soon as I turn this in. And I'm gonna be very disappointed if I need level 50 to use it. Ah, beautiful, 45. It's very convenient. Right, so it's basically, like I said, exactly the same as the old one, just number get bigger. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to go back to veteran now. Now, it's not a massive increase, but it is an increase, so we will wear it. I'm going to put a soul ring or a soul shard on it, because I don't need it. Okay, new plan. Ectoplasm. 1 ectoplasm, please. And that means I can actually take this ectoplasm off the helmet if I wanted to. So I could put either a runestone to help with aether resistance, or I could put a sanctified bone to help with chaos, or I could put an antivenom salve to cap my poison. So many options. Right, what do we got in the stash that goes on helmet? Nothing. What have we got in the stash that goes on a helmet? Armor, stats, health, a little bit of armor or ectoplasm. Okay, so actually not that much. Don't need those. Okay, components. Did we say head? Used in head armor, yes. Yeah, so runestone or sanctified bone. Runestone is probably the better option, since I don't need the vitality and my chaos is only 1% off. Getting a runestone would give me some elemental as well. And the extra armor wouldn't hurt. What do I need for that? Just 3 ward stones. Alright, let's do that. So 3 ward stones turns into a runestone. And we can go and take that ectoplasm off. Could use it, actually. Could just leave it on there. 20% energy. That is a lot of energy. And also +3. Maybe I don't do that for now. Yeah, maybe not. Pants. See, these are really good for resists. Would lose a little bit of bleeding, 7%. In exchange for some piercing we don't need and some poison we really need. definitely need more physique to wear them though. That's fine.
Give you a good price on what I've got left.
No good items. I think actually I'm going to end the episode here. And then next episode, I guess we will go through probably Barrowhome and maybe even to the city of Malmouth. But yeah, this will be a good place to stop. So thank you all very much for watching. See you in the next one. And goodbye for now.